there. I'm sure of it.
The wizard!
The wizard? No, no, my dears. That is food. He says the wizard must die. Take him and devour him, he commands. And so I shall. But not yet. Not yet. Let him hang a bit first. Let him await my pleasure. But the wizard alone is barely a meal for one such as myself. The four is a feast.
Carefully. Let him down slowly now.
He yet lives.
Aye, and he's coming around.
Radagast, are you well?
Oh, what a thoroughly unpleasant experience. I shall have more pity for flies in the future.
There was a powerful force here, and it is clear that you were their target. Why does the enemy hunt you?
The enemy never needs a reason to kill and destroy. But if I were to hazard a guess why they were after me in particular, I would say it is because of my talent for gathering and sending news quickly.
That could mean they are planning attacks against our nearby allies.
That's bad news for the Bjornings and the Wood Elves. Maybe we should try to warn them.
Oh, you needn't concern yourself with that. As I said, I have a talent for such things. I will make sure our friends are warned. It's the neighborly thing to do, after all.
I had heard Mirkwood was home to many spiders, but I never expected this. Are there more of her kind in this wood?
I certainly hope not. This was the Spider Queen, Senathra. I've heard many fearful tales of her from my friends among the forest creatures, but I've never before had the misfortune of encountering her. I'm rather surprised to find her here. By all accounts, she kept her lair in the craggy mountains near Dol Guldur, far to the south.
Dol Guldur was a stronghold of the enemy in the past. What can you tell me of it?
It's a terrible place. A fortress built upon a bare hill in the south of the forest. Of old, the Dark Lord himself dwelt there. He was driven out some years past, but it seems that evil has returned once more to Dol Guldur. I am told that fell creatures of many sorts are gathering there. Roscobel, my usual home, lies a little too close to Dol Guldur for comfort, so I came here. I have several such retreats. You can never be too prepared, living in Mirkwood and all. But, do I know you?
know Radagast, but you do know me.
Ah, young Bellerum. It's a pleasure to see you. So you are a part of this little party too? It's quite a mixed bag, really. I don't see elves, dwarves, and men rubbing elbows often, especially not in Mirkwood. Now add an eagle as well. This is turning out to be a rather extraordinary day, really, all things considered.
I am just glad we came in time. My friends and I have a mission, and we came seeking your aid.
We must find the dragon Urgost who dwells in the Grey Mountains.
But we don't have a lot of time to spend looking.
We were told you might be able to help us find him.
You wish to find a dragon? Oh dear, is that really wise?
The spider's venom can be lethal. I have some skill at healing. Let me attend you at once.
No cause for concern. It happens I know a thing or two about venoms and poisons. Sinathr's poison could be deadly, but killing prey outright is not the way of such creatures. No, they much prefer to keep their meals alive for a time. Just as a farmer might age a cheese to improve its flavor, really. She used only enough venom to keep me quiet.
Our mission is pressing. Do you know where the dragon dwells?
Well, he's a dragon, so I would say the Grey Mountains.
Yes, that we know. But do you know where in the Grey Mountains?
I haven't the foggiest notion, really.
It seems we were misinformed.
Ah, now, not so fast. I may not know where Urgost dwells, but I just might be able to find out. But I would need my staff for that, and I seem to have mislaid it somewhere.
One of your order, Mithrandir, or Gandalf if you prefer, is well known to me. I thought you two would be similar, yet you seem quite different.
Do I? Well, cannot one elf be unlike another, and yet both still be elves? I suppose there is no one quite like Gandalf, although I sometimes feel as if I should be more like him. At any rate, I assure you, we are both wizards in spite of our differences.
My master, Elrond, has spoken of the Order of Wizards many times, yet still I know little of your origins. Will you tell me what manner of being you are and from whence you come?
That I am forbidden to reveal. Some things must remain a secret, at least for the present. Suffice to say, we are, and think on it no more.
We found your staff and brought it along with us. I knew you would have need of it once we found you.
Ah, excellent. Aren't you the clever one? Crafty as a fox in your own fashion, too, I can tell. I'm grateful to you. Well then, let's see what we can find out, shall we? My friends might know a thing or two. Do you have news for me, little one? Ah. I see, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Very brave of you. Well done, my friend. And there you have it.
Perhaps you could explain further for those of us who do not speak the language of swallows.
Oh, you don't? Quite a pity, really. They're rather pleasant little fellows. Always something nice to say.
Well, what did this one have to say?
Quite a bit, actually. Here, let me show you.
Have you considered my offer?
You bargain with what you
have your price soon enough. Think carefully before you spurn this offer, dragon. As mighty as you are, you would do well not to offend my master.
I did not say I refused. Only that you must first achieve my reward before you can give it.
Ah, formality. I go now to take your price, but I will leave men behind to await your answer. Consider well, but not too long.
My time and my thoughts are my own to spend.
For now.
Sinatra is no more. That was a feat worthy of heroes of the elder days. I am honored to have witnessed it.
What of the missing Galron? Were you able to find him?
Sadly, I was unable to save Galron. I discovered he fell in the same battle in which I was captured. I recovered his war gear from the orcs, and I wish you to have it. Galron would be pleased to know it was still being used to fight the enemy. I must hasten home to inform my lord of everything that I've learned here. I shall pause only long enough to consult with Radagast. Farewell, Lady of Imladris.
The little cave swallow has told me where Urgost's lair can be found. I can guide us there when you are ready to depart. We are very close to the dragon's lair. We must now go more cautiously. If Orgost was to catch us airborne, he might lay us low with a single blast of dragon fire. It is best you proceed on foot, while we shadow you from above.
I see the ruins of mighty works in the surrounding cliffs. Who delved these holes?
I can answer that. What you see are all that remains of the mansions of my kin, the Longbeards. Once, there was a mighty host of dwarves living in these mountains, before the dragons came from the northern wastes to plunder our homes. Ah, to have seen these realms in the days of their glory. Seems we're always fated to lose the fruits of our labor.
You believe Urgos to be a fire drake?
Even if he proves to be one of the fireless cold drakes, he will still be a terrible foe. Yet I fear we will find Urgost is no cold drake.
Do you believe Urgost will be on guard against intruders?
I hope it is not so, but the keen senses of dragons are legendary. I fear he will see, hear, or smell us long before we can come to grips with him. Still, if Agendar's minions are hereabouts, it may be that their presence will mask our own.
Can we expect other dangers in these mountains, apart from Urgost?
There are orcs aplenty in the Grey Mountains, but do not forget that Agendar said he was leaving men to await the dragon's answer. We must be prepared to deal with them as well.
Then let us delay no longer. Onward, as swiftly as we may.
Let us hope dragons are less formidable than legend makes them.
Perhaps these are some remnant of the men who served the Witch King long ago. to await the dragon's answer.
They must be bold to camp on the dragon's doorstep like this. Face me! me if you dare! Let's see if you can take me! Every one of you!
Just like a dwarf who spent so much time on the ground.
That's closer to death than I care to be.
Tremendous one, we came only to gaze upon your magnificence. Many times we have heard of the unmatched splendor of dragons, and we wished to see if the tales were true.
Did you now? Well then, what do you think of those tales, now that you see me?
They fall far short of your true glory.
Such pleasant speech. For one who invaded my home with murder in mind. Perhaps you care to tell me what you are really doing here.
I see there is no point in trying to deceive one as perceptive as you.
Certainly there is not. And so I ask you once again, why are you here?
We are hunting a servant of the Dark Lord, a man called Agandar.
Are you indeed? Maybe we can make a deal.
A deal? What do you have in mind?
Agandar wishes me to join him in his conquest of the North. As a reward, he offers the realm of Nordenbard and all the wealth found there.
Nordenbard hardly seems like a fitting reward for one of your power and majesty.
I agree. If I wanted Nordenbard, I would have taken it long ago. No, I have my eyes set on a far greater prize. I want the ancient fortress of the Witch King himself, Doom.
And what do you know of Doom?
It sits atop the northernmost peaks of the Misty Mountains. Of old, it was the capital of the realm of Angmar, the mighty fortress of the Witch King himself.
And why would you desire such a place?
The Grey Mountains are no longer a suitable home for one of my might and majesty. The oft-plundered
The Witch King was driven from Kharndoom long ago by my people and the men of Gondor. If you want his fortress, what prevents you from taking it?
Agendour. He has taken control of Kharndoom. From there, he plans his conquest of the North.
Since you are so mighty, why do you not take Kharndoom from Agendar yourself? Can it be that you fear him?
Do not try my patience, elf. I fear no man. But Agendour is a servant of Sauron, and I have no wish to make an enemy of the Dark Lord. You, on the other hand, have already done so. If you would see me remain neutral in this war, destroy Agendour and turn over Kharndoom to me.
It would be an honor to serve the great Urgost. Kharndoom shall be yours.
You are a poor liar, elf, but at least your lies are pleasant. Such flattery should be rewarded. I have gathered a thing or two from these ruins that you may find useful as you undertake my task.
We will not refuse anything that might help us defeat Agendar.
Of course not. Now take it and go. Oh, and if, as I strongly suspect, you care about the fate of Nordenbard, you might wish to return there. Agendour is moving against it as we speak.
They will need our aid. We must hurry.
Oh yes, by all means, hurry.
I wondered indeed what transpired within that cave. But if our friends are in danger, then questions must wait. I will call Armanel and Baranthor, and we will depart at once.
They're massing for another attack. I don't think we can hold off another one.
No, nor do I.
Did you hear that? Have I gone mad or... No, look! It's them, by thunder! Our eagle-riding friends! They've come back! Do you see, Broody? They... Mighty glad I am to see you, but it may already be too late. I've only a handful left who can still fight.
Then fall back to the upper chambers.
Give us what support you can from there.
And we will see what we can do against their siege machines.
But
Your place is with your people, Nordri. Go!
Luck to you all. Fall back! Back to the upper galleries! Fall back! Here they come!
We must hold them! Fight on! Let's see if you can take...
they can blast down the inner doors.
Sappers on the left side!
Don't let the sappers reach the inner door!
They send a band of sappers against the gate!
Stop the sappers before they reach the inner door!
More sappers coming! Come on, straight-hearted scum!
LotR! They send trolls against the gate!
Come! We will drive them back! Berenthor, to the gate!
Beware! Beware!
Adriel, Farron, the gate!
The Olog High have smashed through the outer door!
We must stop the Olog High before they reach the inner door! That one looks like a captain! Strike him down!
Slay him and the rest may lose heart!
Lend a hand here! I need help!
Come on, dwarves. There are still foes to defeat. Farron needs our aid! Not enough! They're retreating! Keep at it! Drive the rest from the wall!
The ranger needs help!
saved. But at what cost?
You are not planning to leave us, are you?
By my beard, that was a close one.
Bellerom!
Tell me he's not gone.
No, he lives. But he is sorely hurt.
Can he be saved?
I believe so, but his wounds are severe. He will need time and constant care if he is to recover.
He'll have that. The best that we can give, I promise you. I'll take charge here. Go to my father and tell him what's happened. He'll send dwarves to help with Bellerom.
Goring yet lives? That's some good news, at least.
He was wounded in the fighting, but he's still on his feet. Hurry inside now and speak to him.
Once again, we of Nordenbad are in your debt. Without your aid, we would not have held them. The enemy is defeated, but at very great cost.
The valiant Bellerom lies gravely injured. We must have your aid.
I have already ordered my people to bear him into the hall. He will have the best care we can give, for it is certain we owe him our lives. But what of Urgast? You set out to deal with the dragon. Did you find him?
We dealt with the dragon all right, but not the way I'd have liked. We found out Agendaur had promised him Nordenbad.
But we offered to give him Agendaur's stronghold, the fortress of Carn-Dûm.
Carn-Dûm? The ancient fortress of the Witch King of Angmar? Yes. We should have known Agendaur would reoccupy that accursed place. If Urgast desires that black pit, he is welcome to it. But Agendaur will need to be dealt with first.
I fear you have paid a terrible price to save your home.
Aye. So many good dwarves lost. I do not think we will fight again in this war, unless in a final stand upon the shores and bridges of Azanzaram itself. We can only hope that Agendaur now believes the price of taking Nordenbad is too high.
Was Agendaur in command of the army that attacked you?
It would seem he did not consider Nordenbad worthy of his personal attention. We saw no sign of his presence during the battle.
I feel certain he will be found at Carn-Dûm. We must seek him there.
Such a trek will be long and difficult, and the loss of the Eagles means you will need to go on foot.
So be it then. For the sake of all free folk, Agendaur must die.
I can spare no warriors to send with you. The strength of Nordenbad is all but spent. Yet it would please me if you would take these. They are heirlooms of my house, the greatest works of my people passed down through long generations. Parting with them would be hard, but your fight is our fight, and so I give them freely. Choose what you will, and may it help avenge the fallen.
We owe you and your friends our lives, and I won't forget it. By my beard, Agendaur must pay for this. Whatever help you need from me, you have but to ask.
Alas, we may be victorious, but at terrible cost. 2 of our devoted friends amongst the Eagles perished, and Bellerom is badly injured.
It's a grim day, to be sure. We'll do what we can for the Eagle, but that's not in my hands. I've lost many a friend and kinsman of my own. My heart burns hotter than my forge for vengeance. But this is where I'm needed. I've many repairs to make and much labor before me to keep us in readiness for battle. If you need my services, you have but to ask.
Could Nordenbad hold out against another attack?
They'll have to drive us out, every last one of us, and we'll fill the lake with their blood before we fall. But there never were many of us. These losses are nearly a mortal blow. I can provide the armor and weapons, but we need the living to bear them. If Agendaur isn't brought down, It's only a matter of time before he regroups and returns to finish his work.
I should be off. Goodbye.
Are you here to buy something? Speak up! Time's a waste.
Surely you could manage a better welcome for one who helped defend Nordenbad?
Why should I give some stranger a pat on the back when my own folk are dying? We fought alone. We always have. What's Nordenbad to you?
We stood forward and risked our very lives for you and all your kind. How much more blood would stain the rock of Nordenbad if not for us? And what of the great eagles who died for you? Do you scorn their sacrifice? Does it mean nothing to you?
I had not heard about the eagles. Hard thing. Forgive me, I was thinking only of myself and the friends I've lost. Now I see that you've suffered your own great loss. Your names will be sung with honor in these halls, and we won't forget what you've done for us. Pay no attention to me. I'm a cantankerous old fool sometimes. Well, most of the time. Please leave me be. He was my brother. I'll be back on my feet soon enough. You came back? Bless you. They did all they could. You saved Nordenbad, no doubt of that. We've moved Belaram into the tavern. You should be there when he wakes.
Once again, we of Nordenbad are in your debt.
Without your aid, we would...
What will you do if they renew their attack?
Then every dwarf will sell his life as dearly as he may before the end. Yet I do not think they will return.
All of them? What?
It would seem he did not consider Nordenbad worthy of his personal attention.
So he proves a coward, unwilling to risk himself in battle.
Our friend Belaram,
I have already... But what of Urga?
We dealt with a dragon.
but we offered to...
Carn-Dûm? The ancient fortress of the Witch King?
Yes, and that is why our path must now lead to Carn-Dûm.
Such a trick...
So be it then. For the sake of all free folk, Agandaur must die.
I can spare no... Parting with them would be hard.
Belaram? Can you hear me, my friend?
Andriel, I am within walls of stone, and hear no sounds of battle. Then Nordenbad was saved.
Yes, they have withdrawn with heavy losses.
How long have I been here like this?
Not long. You rest easy now. You've had a hard time of it.
Where are Berenthor and Armenel?
It pains me to bring you this news, but our friends were among those who fell in battle. We will never forget their valor, and shall always honor their sacrifice.
Your words are kind, and I thank you for them. But my friends are dead nonetheless. What is more, they died under my command. It is a heavy burden to bear. But what of Agandaur? Was he too slain in battle, or does he yet live?
Agandaur wasn't here. I'll wager he's still skulking at Carn-Dûm.
Then we must seek for him there. Armenel and Berenthor must be avenged.
You must rest, Belaram. Your wounds need time to heal.
No, I would be there at the end. I must avenge my kin.
We will avenge them, Belaram. They were our friends as well. Agandaur will pay for all he has done.
Yes. It is clear I cannot accompany you now. And if you delay, others may die. I will not be responsible for that. Go, with my blessing upon you, friends.
The folk of Nordenbad have pledged to care for you as one of their own. Rest now, and recover your full strength. Farewell.
I am pleased to see you here in Imladris once more. Is there something I can help you with?
I bring good tidings. We have captured all of the scrolls we sought.
You managed to gather all 6 of the remaining scrolls? You are truly a marvel, my friend. I will see to it that these are destroyed. You have done a great service to our cause by keeping these from the hands of the enemy. Such dedication is deserving of reward. I have selected a few relics of great age and power from among the treasures kept here in Imladris. They may serve you well. Take them with my thanks.
Does the destruction of these scrolls mean we will have no more vile sorcerers to deal with?
Those who have learned dark arts from these writings will not forget what they know simply because the scrolls are destroyed. However, it will prevent, or at the very least, slow the spread of this evil. But let us not forget that given time, Agandaur is capable of creating more such works. As long as he lives, there will always be the possibility that more dark sorcerers will emerge to oppose us.
All the more reason to be rid of Agandaur. And soon. Goodbye, Master Elrond.
Welcome home, Andril. You've had a long and difficult journey, no doubt. I heard about the loss of your eagle friends. Terrible news, just dreadful. And now I hear you plan to go after Agandaur himself. You will be careful, won't you? I'd hate to lose you as well.
It's good to see you. What news do you bring?
You may not welcome this news, but after much hardship, we found the dragon Urgost and made a pact with him.
What's this? Bargaining with a dragon? Are you mad? The only good dragon is a dead dragon. You'd best explain yourself.
It was necessary. We had to prevent him from joining with Agandaur.
Well then, you'd best take advantage of it. Don't give the dragon time to regret the bargain and betray you. Time is running out for all of us.
We found unexpected friends, more of your kin who yet dwell in the Grey Mountains. They are few in number, but very valiant.
What? Long-lost kin in the Grey Mountains? How can that be? How did they escape the scourge of the dragons when all others were destroyed or fled?
They have a hidden refuge called Nordenbad.
By my beard, when all this trouble is finished, you must show me the way there. I would meet these distant kinsmen and welcome them to trade with Erebor.
I feel certain they would welcome the opportunity to become reacquainted with their kin, but there is still much to do before that day comes. Farewell, Glowin.
Those who venture into the
My Govanen, Andriel.
Tell me about this banner. Why is it so important to you?
It bears the symbols of Elendil, from whom Aragorn is descended. I have embroidered upon black cloth the high crown of the kings of Numenor, and 7 stars in which I have set brilliant jewels. Below them is the white tree of Gondor, the symbol of Aragorn's claim to the throne of that realm and all the lands of the Dunedain. With this banner go all my hopes. My hope for Estelle to help overthrow the enemy and become king, and for our long pledge of love to be fulfilled. Either our hope will come, or all hope will be lost.
Is there nothing you could use apart from mithril?
I have used mithril and gold, the two most precious of metals. Only mithril, or true silver as it is known, shines like the finest silver, but will never tarnish. It can be worked as fine as thread, and yet remains stronger than steel. And it is the traditional metal of the kings of the West. Nothing but mithril can serve my needs.
Sadly, I have not found the mithril you require. Perhaps my next visit will bring you happier news.
Please, do not trouble your...
Here, take my hand.
You needn't be doing me any favors. The mountain I can't climb hasn't been built. Well, we won't be going back that way, I'm thinking.
But you were correct, Eridan. There are no guards watching this route.
Small wonder.
We cannot count on it remaining unwatched for long. Come, let us find a way into this fortress.
This channel drains the refuse of the fortress. Yet it also provides us with a way in.
Is this blood? No, not blood. It's rust. Much of this fortress is clad in iron. Then?
I think not. They appear to be men of Karndur, only stricken with some madness. They would destroy the foundless may work in our favor. Such a place would probably be lightly guarded.
You're right. It's hard to fight and hold your breath at the same time.
These wretched creatures were driven mad by the study of dark sorcery. Few can master those foul arts for long. And this is the price of failure. There must be a lever to raise this gate. There is a lever here.
Face a dwarf!
Get down here! uses sorcery! Slay the sorcerer! promised to see you restored to full health, yet here you are, and clearly injured still. Why were they not true to their word?
Do not fault the folk of Nordenpad. They cared for me diligently. But when I felt strong enough to fly, I set out after you. I am here against the strongest council of Gorin and Nordri. But they are friends. They would not constrain me when my heart led me on.
This is madness. You cannot continue to fight while so badly hurt. Please, you must leave while there is yet time.
It is not my way to abandon friends in the face of danger. And much less so, great-hearted friends who beg me to leave them.
Since you will not be persuaded, will you at least promise to hold back from battle until our need is is very great. There is nothing to be gained from spending your life without cause.
It shall be as you say. Now let us go on. The enemy will be upon us if we delay any further. Must rest. Gather my strength.
We must be close. Stay together.
Agandar.
Can it be? The same 3 lackeys who hid behind the elves at Fornost? You? You are the ones who have followed in my wake, upsetting my plans.
Yes, and we have thwarted you at every turn.
All you have done is raise my ire. Because of your insolence, my conquest of the North shall be all the more cruel.
Such threats only strengthen our resolve, monster.
Come down and face us, Agandar. You have much to answer for.
Witless fools. I learned at the hand of the Dark Lord himself. I am Sauron's greatest weapon in the North. You rush only to your death.
acceptable if it meant an end to Akandar.
Choice. Sauron is no more.
What? How could you know that?
It is true. I can feel it. Like a great weight has been lifted from my heart.
I feel it too. He's done it. Frodo's really done it. The ring has been destroyed.
Be that as it may, you must still honor your oath to me. Khorne Dûm is mine.
We are true to our word, Dragon. You are welcome to it.
Just see you mind your manners, old worm, and we'll have no quarrel.
Tis a long way home from here, for each of us.
Let us make for Imladris. You will find no better place to rest and recover.
You have but to say the word, and we will press on.
What say you, Farin? Should we go to Rivendell?
A little rest sounds good.